Greetings, everyone around the globe. We are all sharing this same exact emotion. Welcome. So, I'm going to do a little bit of just playing, and I'm going to talk about it. You guys can hear it? I tried to reverse mirror it too, so this should be my right hand. Hopefully. So, this is kind of a little exercise that I like to do. Hello. Using dynamics, right? Dynamics being going loud in volume to kind of soft in kind of the whole range in between up and down, right? And I'm also doing this, right? It's just a right-left alternating pattern. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, right? So it's really just, which, you know, anybody that follows me knows that I'm just a bunch of triplets, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm dynamically flowing in this 6. And then what I'm doing, I'm hitting notes, we'll say ding, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, we won't go past there because not everybody has those notes. So, and this works on any different scale. I can demonstrate, but so this is a F Pygmy Yishima 19. So what I'm doing is ding, 1, 3, 4, right? And then backwards. Ding, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, ding, right? So that's the first sequence. And once you get that, then you can work on the dynamics of it and the speed. See how soft you can go. Okay, and then what I'm doing, I'm switching. When I switch, there's only one difference, right? Which is, instead of this note, which is note 1, I'm hitting note 2 after the ding. So, and skipping note 1. So, instead of ding, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, ding, I have ding, 2, 3, 4, 2, or sorry, ding, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, ding, right? So that's the second pattern. Sorry. So the first pattern is, and then the second pattern. So it's the same thing, you're just switching that note. We'll go slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. what I was doing is adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, note 5 after one time through. And then switching and doing the same thing. Slower. Sometimes I like to see how slow I can go, and I usually mess up. Hello, people that have joined. Is anybody in here? Hey, we have 11 people. This might be a record. Hello. Well, you know why? Because we're all stuck here together. So let's make the best of it, okay? So, yeah, that's just something that you can... Let's see if that works on a different scale. This is a long loy. I asked a long loy here. Let's see. So. And then we'll add that fifth note. Switch. I'll slow it down now. So, you know, what's happening is once I get to the top note, I'm just going in reverse. So, you know, if you guys are confused, I see you guys are writing things. I have a similar sequence. Cool. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this live quarantine session here. Hey, Jacob, thought you probably spend the time on something meaningful like that. Oh, well, that's good. Hello, everybody. So, what do you guys want to talk about? I have some things planned, but if there's anything... anything on your minds. So that was off my album Hope, a song called The Silo for a second. I wanted to talk about harmonics. I have a lesson on YouTube that I did a long time ago called Lesson Number 4. And I talk about harmonic grooves, you know, doing like you know, any kind of groove like that, which is like using the harmonic as kind of like instead of your snare. But the second part of that lesson is what I want to talk about, which is this groove. So, and that is part of a groove I like to do on this Asachan Saladin instrument, actually, which I'll play for you right now, and then I'll break it down. I'll let the ding return to normal. Let's see, wait. Okay, so that's the basic groove, right? And then you could double time that. Okay, so let's break that down. The first part, 1 E and let's see, 1 E and a 2. So we have ding on 1, E going up the left side. So that would be notes 2 and 4. Ding 2 4, and then a one-handed harmonic. Okay. Hold on one sec. A one-handed harmonic. So some of you. Sorry, I gotta wet the old whistle. So some of you might not know how to do a one-handed harmonic. Hey, everybody. Man, 15 people. This is a record. Thanks, everybody. I hope everybody's safe and being well and practicing their handpan. So, that's the first part, right? 1 E and a 2. Ding, 2, 4, one-handed harmonic, slap. 1 E and a 2. And so this is the second part of my YouTube lesson, handpan lesson number 4. This is the second part of it. Hey, people. Hey, man, it's definitely crazy times. You know, we all just have to make the best of it and look at it as this opportunity we're all presented to just kind of, you know, hone our craft and just really, you know, get really into practicing. So, okay, so let's just take that and kind of make that its own thing, okay? So this is what we would do then. Oh wait, here's the next part of that. Hold on. I'll mute now. After that slap, we're gonna do a mute with our just a little tap. Hey, people like that mute, huh? Just a little. Oh, 1 E and a 2 E, 1 E and a 2 E, 1 E and a 2 E, 1 sense? So everything's connected, right, by 16th notes. 1 E and a 2 E. 1 E and a. So that's the one-handed harmonic. Now, this I should explain this, I guess. One-handed harmonic. For me, it's easy because it's a tabla strike, literally, of na. When you're playing the tabla. Let me show you. Oh. Okay, so, oh, here we go. See that? That's the same exact motion that I'm doing. And that's why it was pretty instant for me when I got my first harmonic sound. In that first video I got, I was pretty much able to do it by accident almost, just because, you know, if you play tabla, then you're going to be able to do the one-handed harmonic pretty easily. So it's that stroke. So what you do is you have your pinky and your ring finger kind of just resting, muting. Middle finger floats in the air, and then you come down, straight down. You're not collapsing. You're just coming straight down. So I don't know if you can see that at this angle. So that's the same motion that we're doing to produce the one-handed harmonic. Connection. Uh-oh. Hopefully you guys are... is this glitching out? Are we lagging out here? Everybody's on the internet at once. I think the internet's going to break in a couple days, and that won't be good. It's back. Okay. Did you guys just miss that whole tabla one-handed harmonic explanation part? Hope everybody's well. It's okay. Okay, you saw the tabla explanation. Okay, good. So, with that in mind, 1 E and the tabla part was really informative. Okay, good. So, 1 E and So the of 1 is when we're coming in with this one-handed harmonic. And the pinky and the ring finger are muting. Middle finger's floating in the air. Pointer finger is the one coming straight down. Well, these just kind of collapse and bend. And you're kind of staying at a straight angle, right? You're not going like... No. The arm is staying like it's, like it's just staying straight. And then to do the other direction, you have to go like this. You can do that on any note. Okay, so this is what we're doing here on the of 1. 1 E and 1 E and 1 E and a 2. Followed by the slap on 2. 1 E and a 2. 1 E and a 2. 1 E and a 2. It's a linear groove. Everything's in a line. Nothing hits at the same time. 1 E and a 2. 1 E and a 2. So you can make your own groove out of it, you know? So once you have that down, then we can talk about that 1 E and the E of 2, which is that mute that everybody... I got so many hearts, I can't even believe it when I did that. It was pretty awesome. I hope you guys could do that again. So, 1 E and 2 E. No hearts. 1 E and a 2 E. Okay, 1 E and a 2 E. 1 E and a 2 E. Okay, followed by a ding. 1 E and a 2 E. And 1 E and a 2 E and. Okay, 1 E and a 2 E and. So that's how much we have so far. Does that make sense to everybody? Give me some kind of that you guys are still, you know. Give me a thumbs up or something. You guys make sense? Man, crickets. Oh, okay. There must be a delay, a lag. So 1 E and a 2 E, 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 2 E and. Okay, then I'm just putting a a backbeat on 4. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4. 1 E and a 2 E. Sorry, 1 E and a 2 E and. Does that make sense? Hello, everybody. I'm so happy you're all here. This is the most people I've ever had in this group at once. I love you all. So, one E and a, 1 E and a 2, 1 E and a 2 E, 1 E and a 2 E and, okay, and then after that, you have to count until you get to 4, and just to keep kind of the time of a backbeat. 1 E and a 2 E, 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a. So does everybody have the mute bass? Because really, it's going to happen fast like that. This is when I'm doing this groove. You almost don't even hear the mute. You know, it's almost like just kind of a ghost note for me to keep that feel. Right? When you're going that fast, you don't really hear it. So does that make sense? Yeah, picking up the solid din. Yeah, dude. Who else has a solid din scale in here? Give me some likes. Solid din. It's a tricky scale, I'll tell you. You got this side, nice and minory. I love doing that side. You get that Asian flair. When you leave out the F sharp gives it the happy feel, but and then when you leave out the E flat and only hit the F sharp, you get this kind of more of a major Indian raga feel. A raga desh. I think that is a raga desh scale, actually. Distracted here, everybody. So, we were discussing this. 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E so that's the basic idea. You can do whatever you want with it, but that's the first part of it. Okay, so let's see if we can add anything else. So after that, 1 E and a 2 E and 1 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. So you can really do whatever you want, but that's the first part of it. So, yeah, that's basically the first half of this groove. Now, I don't know if I'm mentally equipped right now to teach you guys the rest, if I could be quite honest with you, but I'll have to plan it out and think about what I'm actually analyze what I'm doing. So, but that's the first part of the groove, and that's what I talked about in my lesson, handpan lesson number 4 on YouTube. So let's try it on this Yishima pygmy here. Okay, so you can do it on any scale. It can be subtle, or it can It's definitely one of my go-to grooves. I have a few go-to grooves, like we all have our go-to grooves. How's everybody doing? Jacob, is this live class going to be on YouTube later? I will most likely put it on YouTube unless something really embarrassing happens, which could still happen. I'm not wearing a belt. So, I think I remember that groove in an older video. Yes. Lesson number 4 on YouTube is where I talk about the second half of lesson number 4 is where I talk about that. Okay? So, and if you guys don't have a good sense of where 1 is, then you should be practicing with a metronome. Okay? Now, I would put one on right now to demonstrate, but the metronome is part of my phone. So I don't know if that'll work. If I close this, I don't know if it's going to close you guys out, So I'll figure that out for another time, and we'll do a metronome lesson. Because playing with a metronome is really important if you don't understand, how to come back to 1 and stay in time, especially. I figured this out last night. Capsal, you sneaky bastard. Of course you snuck that into this scale. Sneaky guys. So, if you guys, another thing we could talk about since I'm doing bottom notes, if you have bottom notes, something I like to do is anchor my thumb on the rim. So I kind of have my thumb like that. So then I could just kind of pivot into it. Kind of like it's a hinge on a door. Then you can do more rhythmic stuff. My pointer and my middle finger on each of my hands. Okay, so that's what I like to do for these kind of pivot. Instead of just having my hands floating, you kind of find a spot actually. If you have a mark, or you can make a mark on the rim where that sweet spot is, and then you're just going to hit the bottom notes every time. And this one's even easier because it has dings on the bottom, so they stick out. But I'm still having a little bit of trouble getting used to this scale, I have to be honest with you. Especially these notes. Kapsal, Jonathan, you guys have long hands. Very difficult for me. Double harmonics. Something Kapsal showed me. So, I'm just going to play for a second. I'm always keeping track of one, right? And I'm making the ding my one. Kind of a dance hall, right? Notice my hand is just kind of staying in this one-handed harmonic position, right? So I'm just kind of, I'm not even really, I'm hitting the ding, then I'm just moving it like half an inch, and then I'm hitting that harmonic to get the snare while filling in my left hand, right? 1, 2, 3, harmonic, and then one ghost note after. That's it. That's like a dance hall. Get some Buju Banton in here. So, how's everybody doing? Oh, I'm happy that you're finding this very helpful. Yes, this will be saved and posted to my YouTube, so you guys will be able to watch this later. How's everyone doing? 13 people in here. We're still hanging. Is everyone doing all right? You guys hanging tight through this insanity? Oh, I've always kind of thought every day almost. Being like, well, when's this apocalypse finally coming? You know? And now it's here. And it kind of sucks. But we got to make the best out of it, right? So why not get better at these instruments that we're stuck with anyway? These beautiful instruments, these healing, amazing instruments. I can't even say that word. Hello from hey, my mom's in here. Hi, Mom. Just doing a little lesson here that, my wife has been begging me to do. Sorry, everybody, I haven't been doing so many live lessons. We have a lot of new members in here since last time I really was doing them steadily, but, I got my album Hope together and it's out now, and so that's all behind me, so now I can focus more, especially now that I'm trapped here Um, yeah, this is an interesting time. When we come out of this, we're going to be, everything's going to be different. I think the people that, should be getting paid more, the people that we're seeing, saving the day now, the grocery workers and the doctors and, people that are still working and, these are the people that should be, getting the higher salaries. So, anyway, enough of that political stuff. Hello from Italy. Man, I feel for you, man. I just gave a lesson to somebody from Italy yesterday in Skype. We did a private lesson, and I was talking to him, and yeah, it seems like that situation is probably about to happen here in America, and that's pretty scary. These people aren't taking this seriously. And at first, to be honest with you, I didn't take this seriously either, I thought it was just another, every year the media puts out a scare thing, but after, I started seeing countries closing borders, I've never heard of that happen. So we just got to make the best of it, everybody. I love you all. This shows that we were all connected, if anything, This is kind of how I imagine if aliens showed themselves, this is how it would, people would be prone to get toilet paper and stuff. And it'd be crazy. We're not ready for aliens. We're not ready for aliens. This proves we're not ready for aliens, I don't even, can you imagine? All right, sorry. I'm gonna play a little thing I'm working on that's inspired by my buddy Cubsell. Missed it. Hit it the next time. So, yeah, that's something I'm working on, inspired by Cubsell. So, I'm going to call that one Quarantine. So, anyway, you guys have any questions? I think I don't really have much more to talk about in this lesson. I hope everybody's well. A lot of us didn't take it seriously. Yeah, it's crazy, man. What the hell's even happening? Every day me and my wife are just like, is this real? Oh, thanks everybody. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Sorry, I talk out of my mouth. I talk out of my mouth a lot. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about? You're welcome. You guys are so welcome. I'll play a little percussion to end. A little percussion or something. Let's see here. You guys play Udu? What's going on? How did I get so off? I don't know if you guys can hear that, but Udus are pretty cool with headphones. Little walking bass line. I don't know if you guys can hear that. A little swing. I hope you guys are well. I'll see you next time. Stay safe. Take your vitamin C and zinc. Peace out, everybody. Love you all.